Hello Geminis, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. This is your full moon reading. This full moon is happening in the sign of Virgo on the 14th. So let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Gemini is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. So let's see what's coming through for your sign for this moon cycle. And if you have a question for the cards, you can ask the cards now. I will also be pulling out an oracle card at the end. Maybe you will find your answers here if you are seeking answers and solutions. So ask away. All right, so Geminis, your cards are Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, and the Tower. All right, and King of Wands. Geminis, you always get King of Wands with me. This could be your energy. Maybe this is fire sign energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it could be that these signs are in your chart, or it could be someone you are dealing with. Someone who is important for you. Could be a close relationship. And then you have 10 of Swords, and then King of Pentacles as well. King of Pentacles is another code card, so it has to do with their signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. All right, so it looks like you are creating some changes here. And it feels like you are the one who is initiating these changes because you have King of Wands here. So it could be happening in different areas. For some, it could be relationships. For some, it could be their career. For some, it could be, you are making some lifestyle changes maybe. It may have something to do with your health, or it may have something to do with your health, or it could be that you are moving, changing places, moving to different, home, relocation, things like that. So you are the one who is initiating these changes. Even if like this is just happening, and then it feels like you got this, you are on top of your priorities, you are staying very organized. So whatever this Tower situation here is, again, it may have something to do with communication, okay, because you have Ace of Swords as well. So some communication is happening because you have that King of Pentacles as well. So it could be something to do with your business, your career, personal life. So with this conversation, looks like if there have been some issues that you were not addressing, and this is coming out, okay, it's like you can't take it anymore. So you are just giving them a piece of your mind or something like that. So this is emotional outburst. So just be mindful of this energy. Again, this reading is for the next moon cycle. So if there is something, you still have that time. You don't have to wait for something drastic to happen. If there is something that you want to address, just be aware, and you want to address, take care of things as and when they pop up, so it doesn't blow up on your face, okay? So that's one thing. Or secondly, this also has to do with making career changes. Maybe there is a new opportunity coming your way. So it may have something to do with making a career move. On the other hand, again, for some, this also has to do with moving. Maybe you are relocating. But whatever this is, it's like chaotic, both with these energies here. Things are moving fast, and you will have to really center yourself in order to move with these changes. Otherwise, it will be all over the place. Okay, So with this, it feels like you got this. You are on top of things, and you are staying very organized and in charge. But yeah, just do whatever you need to be more centered, and so you can go with the flow, and instead of getting overwhelmed or anything like that. And when I so this is change. Both these cards has to do with some major changes, something to do with your home. Maybe those who are thinking about renovating, making some changes in your home, it may have something to do with that as well. But what I'm seeing is, again, like very chaotic energy. So what I wanted to remind you guys is, if there is something, communicate. If you are not sure about certain things, uh, it could be like a vendor you are dealing with. It could be customer service. It could be something to do with your gym. If yeah, or doctor's office. So whatever the case may be, if you are not clear about certain things, ask the right questions before going into anything. Okay, before you sign up for anything, ask the right questions. Make sure that you know what this entails, so there are no confusions later on. If possible, get everything in writing, so you don't have to then worry about things. Okay, so communication is important. Having that clear conversation is also important. And on the other hand, it looks like, for some, this could be about your vehicle. So if you are going on a long trip, yeah, or if there is something like, if the maintenance is due, maybe you guys are thinking about getting a new vehicle, some Geminis out there. Or it could be that if there have been some issues, then uh, you know you might just want to address them, because remember, we are going into retrograde season, and during the retrograde, this is what happens: things break down unexpectedly. Okay, it may have something to do with, again, home situation, your vehicle, your health, and communication issues. So just be aware of the energy we are getting into, and just be proactive and make sure that everything is in order, so you don't have to go through any unnecessary hassles. All right, on the other hand, well, what I'm also seeing here is, that you are releasing and letting go of certain things that you have outgrown. So it may have something to do with the groups you belong to, your friendships, your partnership, something like that. So it's like you are breaking things down so you can rebuild. So it could be a project that you are working on. So it's like, maybe you are not happy with certain things, so you are just taking things down so you can recreate something more, something more meaningful, powerful, some satisfying. So what I want to say with King of Wands here is, what I'm seeing is a busy period for you. See, here you have 10 of Swords as well. So this is exhaustion, tiredness, information overload. Maybe you guys are doing your research, having conversations. It could also be documents, the nitty-gritties. So you are paying attention to the details, things like that. So it's like too much on your head. And this energy is asking you to just know how much you are taking on. So do you want to hire someone? Do you want to get help? So share, and make sure that you have time to focus on your priorities. Maybe it's just you taking care of everything. In that case, It's also about just letting go of certain things. And prioritizing is important. So you don't have to, you don't want to make yourself sick at the end of the day, you know. So know how much you are taking on, and is there a better way to handle things? Is there someone you can ask for help? So these things are important, Geminis, okay? And with Ten of Swords, I also want to remind you guys, just pay attention to your communication. With this, it feels like it might come back to haunt you, okay? Or else you will feel regretful about certain things, something that you said, did, things like that. So just be careful of who you are speaking to, what you are sharing, how you are expressing yourself, so you don't have to feel regretful about things later on. Yes. So you will, so if you have been waiting for, you know, if you were waiting to hear from someone, you will, this is new information, new insights. So some new information is coming your way, Gemini. And yes, this is a blessing in disguise. So whatever this situation is, this information is, maybe this is not something you are expecting. So this is truth. You know, so again, something to do with career, business, relationships, health, things like that. So some new information is surfacing, and that it's uncomfortable and something that you were not expecting, maybe. So expect the unexpected. And yeah, but then what I want to say is, this is a blessing in disguise, meaning there is, things are chaotic on the surface, but there is a hidden blessing. So you may not see it now, you will only find out about it later on. So I want to say, go with the flow. With both these energies, I want to say, do not resist whatever these changes are. Instead, just go with the flow, take it as it comes. And don't just go by the surface appearances of things. Instead, also know what the hidden blessings are. It could just be an obstacle that's going away. So see, this tower is an obstacle. Because of this tower, it's not possible for us to see what's on the other side, right? So when this crumbles down, then only we will be able to see what's on the other side. So this is just, you know, blocks on your path, hassles, unnecessary hassles. So now now that it's going away, you will see the path ahead. So maybe some new opportunities will surface, yeah, like an opportunity, you know, for you to do things in a different way. On the other hand, if it's a project or something like that, something that you're working on, this is asking you to come up with new ways of doing things. If you are approaching this situation like the way you used to in the past, things will be a bit difficult, okay? It will be challenging. So you want to come up with a new perspective, and approach this situation in a new way, and that will make things much easier for you, okay? So you are staying in your power. This is about asking the right questions, you know, being assertive, being bold, taking risk, taking a chance. See, you are breaking things down here. So you are taking in risk, but I would say take calculated risk. And this is like you rising above your challenges, whatever it is that it could be internal, okay? So you are overcoming those fears, doubts, things like that, and you are putting yourself out there. So you are taking some calculated risk here and rising above your challenges, and cutting down whatever it is that is a block, whatever is not helping you anymore. So it could be people, places, things, anything that's not helpful anymore. Yes, Wheel of Fortune looks like your routine is also going through a change, Gemini. So this is you creating that change. Maybe something new is coming up, and you are making time for the new things that you want to take up. So you are readjusting your schedule, your what you are focusing on. So, and you are letting go of certain things that's not worth your time and energy anymore, and you are creating that flow in your life, so things are easier. Instead of you wasting your time and energy on things that are not helpful, this is you narrowing down your list so you can stay focused, dedicated, and committed to whatever it is that you are creating. By the way, King of Wands here is a card of creation, creator. So this is you creating whatever it is that you want. So Ace of Swords is focused intention, Geminis. So this is like you being very clear in your mind about what you want, and then taking action, doing what needs to be done, being in charge, taking initiative. So this could be your energy that you are embodying, okay? Or it could be someone who is helping you with these things. Someone who is a helping hand here. So strong energy of creation is coming through. So maybe some of you guys know like what is it that you are trying to do here, trying to accomplish here. But those who don't know, this is what you are moving into this full moon cycle, right? So just be very clear about what you want, set clear intentions, and then take action towards those goals, because this is auspicious energy. And while you are doing that, yes, certain things will fall away, and maybe that was not in the plan. But that is also happening because of your manifestation. Maybe you want something higher, better, and the things that don't have that energy will fall away automatically. So just be aware of that, okay? So let things be. Do not resist these changes. Whatever is falling away, let it go. But it's actually creating space for you to bring in something that really resonates with your energy and your frequency, and whatever it is that you want to create, experience, and accomplish, okay? All right, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. And yes, there is one more thing that I want to remind you guys. So you might come across some criticism, judgments, things like that. It could be, social media, or it could be at work or family situation. So just be aware to not let it affect you much. Know if this is so don't be you don't want to take it personally. Instead, just know if this is something, this piece of information is going to help you in some way to make improvements, okay? If yes, then take them, or else let it go, and ask yourself if you really want to give them a piece of your mind, and if you want to spend your energy there. So that is something to be mindful of. So discernment is important. What you are focusing on, what you want to give your energy to, this is important during this moon cycle. Okay. All right. So Geminis, your message is, so this is this oracle deck is Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Okay. So your message for this moon cycle is peace. Okay. I told you guys, just know if you really want to engage, if you want to get involved in whatever the situation is, or if you want to, maintain your sense of peace. So whatever this is, judgments, criticism, this piece of information, whatever it is that you are coming across, I would say do not take it personally. Instead, you want to be practical at the same time. Don't put a lot of emotion in there. Instead, also be practical to make sure, you know, what is the truth here, what is it that, how is it going to affect me, is it important, do I really want to participate, things like that. Or if not, then stay away. Okay. So the message here is, there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. All right. So I would say, whatever this tower situation is, whether it's health, whether it's some material things, something to do with your home, your career, know that, like I told you guys in the beginning, this is a blessing in a disguise. Yes, things may look a little bit chaotic, and there is a sense of uncertainty here, but there is nothing to worry about, because once the dust settles down, you will know what this is all about. Okay. And this will also help you, find the clarity, and also new opportunities. So a block is going away. Some kind of obstacles that you have been encountering, that's now going away, and the path is going to be clear. Even though when it's happening, it won't be comfortable, but then eventually you will know why this happened, what things like that. So there is nothing to worry about. All right, let me read this out to you now. It may also have something to do with your home and family, because, something to do with your children, things like that. If you are not feeling well, know that there is also the energy of recovery coming through. So rest and relaxation is important. And no, again, this has to do with how much you are taking on now. So if this is something that you can avoid. So if there is some kind of pressure you are feeling, if pay attention to your body, what's happening in the body, pains, aches and pains, things like that. Or it could also be someone else, people in your family, something like that. So if there is something, just be mindful of what's going on and address the situation right away, so you don't have to deal with unnecessary problems later on. Okay, so let's see here. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Even though appearances may seem chaotic, I assure you that a higher plan is in action. Oh my goodness, didn't I tell you just that? Yes, things may look chaotic, but there is a divine plan playing out here. Okay, so stay open to this. This is like, that saying, man proposes and God disposes, something like that. So this is like something that you had not planned, and so expect the unexpected, but there is a divine plan playing out. So just stay open to it. Do not resist these changes. Okay, just go with whatever is happening. Go with the flow. Even though appearances may seem chaotic, I assure you that a higher plan is in action. This all-loving power is carrying and supporting you completely. Relax into the arms of divine love and breathe away all cares, concerns, and worries. Put your focus into enjoying and appreciating each blessing. Your gratitude helps you attract even more blessings into your life. Give your cares and worries to heaven. Pray, meditate, engage in peace-enhancing activities such as yoga, sea salt baths, massage, naps, music, playfulness, and the like. Irene is a Greek goddess whose sisters include the goddess of lawfulness, lawlessness, goddesses of lawfulness and justice. Irene brings peacefulness to all who call upon her. The Romans refer to her as Pax, which means peace. Irene helps us replace worry with faith. She also reminds us to retain our childlike awe and enthusiasm for life. So the message is asking you to be to remain playful, optimistic, because again, there is nothing to worry about. So you just want to take so if like for instance, if this is a project, something that you are working on, instead of worrying about the final outcome, the results, or it could also be your work. Okay, so instead of worrying about how things are going to turn out, the results and things like that, just be more creative, and be playful. Don't think too much about things. Instead, just remain just be playful and experiment with things, and that's what this energy is asking for. Okay, all right, Gemini, so that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. If these messages resonated, please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends or whoever needs to hear these messages. Thank you so much for your support, and please do enjoy your weeks, and I'm sending you all full moon blessings. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye.